good morning, or afternoon, or whatever part of day it is for you guys. I'm here to read you a very special story, and it's called The Dot. In The Dot is about a teacher and a little boy, or a little girl actually, that didn't think she was very good at art. But she had a very compassionate teacher. And this teacher taught her a big lesson. So I'm going to read this story, The Dot, to you, and listen carefully, because you may have an assignment after the book is done, okay? All right, here we go. The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. It kind of looked like this. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There, she said. Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, now sign it. And the paper looked something like that. Vashti thought for a moment. Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn. Her dots, all framed in a swirly gold. I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A yellow dot, a green dot, a blue dot, a red dot. The blue mixed with the yellow, she discovered she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors. If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. How do you think she did that? Look at the picture. Did she paint all around a circle? At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Look at all of the artwork that Vashti did. little dots and big dots, and it filled the whole wall. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're really a great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank piece of paper and said, "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew the line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please sign it." And that's what the dot is all about. It's that you can take a blank sheet of paper and make your mark on the world. And with being a compassionate friend, you can do what Vashti did too. You can also encourage your friends to do whatever it is that makes them feel good in their heart. Because you know what? You are all wonderfully made by God, and you're all made really different. And your marks don't have to be the same in the world. They just have to be your mark. So your little assignment today is to take a blank piece of paper like this. Get your watercolors, get your markers, get your color crayons, but I'd love you to draw a picture and make your mark. And maybe just to give you an idea, the picture is something this summer that you have done that made you feel really happy. These have been kind of difficult times where you can't always be with your friends. But I think if you think hard enough, you'll find something to draw about that brought you a lot of happiness. And that's what God wants you to do. He wants you to make a mark on the world and be happy and find joy. Okay? We'll talk to you another time. Bye-bye.